Hi dear students, you are welcome to our channel. I am your English teacher Ilayaraja, Vidhyalakshmi School. Today we have an interesting topic, especially a poem written by Shakespeare. Name of the poem is All the World's a Stage. And this is a wonderful piece of writing by Shakespeare. You all know who is Shakespeare. There is no one in this world who cannot pass this life without hearing this name of a great personality. The poem is All the World's a Stage. Means the world is compared to a stage. So, William Shakespeare. So, I show you the portrait of William Shakespeare, and this is the portrait of William Shakespeare. And he lived in the 15th and 16th part of the century. He is the greatest dramatist in this world, undoubtedly, though there were so many dramatists before him and after him. But this man is extremely popular among the dramatists. And this particular piece is not a poem, actually, it's a play called As You Like It. See, the phrase All the World's a Stage is the beginning of a monologue from William Shakespeare's As You Like It, a comedy play spoken by a character Jacques. In Act 2 and Scene 8, the line number also is mentioned, 138. So, it is not a piece of poem, it is a piece of writing in a play, but this has been taken as a poem, and this can be considered to be a beautiful poem, and it has acclaimed worldwide appreciation. Okay, right, fine. So, needless to say much about Shakespeare, because this man is greatest, as I already told you, and he has written about 38 plays, and one has been lost, and we have all 37 plays, and his genres are three: comedies, histories, and tragedies, right? So, these three genres fully occupy his poems. So, in this particular poem, he has discussed 7 stages of man. Those people who are born on this earth will go through these 7 stages. And what are they? And as the poem goes by, you will understand better, right? This is the first line of the poem: all the world's a stage, and all men and women merely players. The first line is metaphor. The world is compared to a stage. It's a theatrical stage. All men and women who are born in this world are given roles to play. They have to enact a play. You and I, all people in this world, have got a role to play. For example, I am a teacher, some father, mother, sister, brother, friend. We have several roles in the stage, and after performing this role, and we have to leave this stage. So, world is compared to a stage. All the men and women are players on it. They have their exits and entrances, and they have the way to go out and come in. Exit is nothing but death. All the people who are born in this world are about to die one day. This is the fact, right? So, he calls it exit. And also entrance is nothing but the birth of human being, right? And no one in his time, and one man in his time plays many parts. So, it is not only one part, many part. as a sister, as a brother, as a father, mother, as a relative, okay, as a teacher, as a student. So, we have so many parts in it. And one man in his lifetime plays many parts. That's what he is trying to mention. And in the last line, his acts being 7 ages. His acts being 7 ages. That is what I have shown you in the previous picture, right? There are 7, beginning from infant to a very aged old man, right? See, the world is a stage that I'm showing the picture for you. So, actors are there to perform. Each one of them are given a separate role and they perform the role. After the role is over and they leave the stage completely, and stage will be alone without these people, right? So, this world is compared to a stage. Okay, the first stage is infant. First stage is infant. His act being 7 ages. At first, the infant, a small young baby, just born baby, mewling, crying, right, and puking, and vomiting in the arms of nurse. Okay, so it's simply bitterly crying child. Sometimes the child vomits in the arms of the nurse, and this is the first stage, as you all know, and this is easy to explain. And stage 2, we'll pass on to stage 2, the schoolboy stage. And you and I, all people, have undergone this first experience of school, right? Then a whining schoolboy, crying schoolboy is weeping, is not willing to go to school with his satchel, with his bag on his back, right? And shining morning face. But of course, he has a very shining morning face, being a child, right? Schoolboy stage. Creeping like a snail. Is unwilling to go, unwillingly to school. See, the picture shows the boy is crying, is unwilling to go to school, and the parents are forcing him and they are trying to take him to school. And another picture is showing that schoolboy is crying bitterly because he is being forced to school. But after joining school, after few days, of course, they will enjoy. But the scene on the first day of school is different, and it's quite a bitter experience for these children, especially for the first day in the school. Therefore, they are walking like snail. See the picture of snail. This is the picture of snail, right? It will move very, very slowly. So the schoolboy is moving very, very slowly towards school. That's what Shakespeare says. Creeping like a snail. And we are just passing on to stage 3. This stage is lover. The young boy grows into adult and falls in love with someone else. And is so sad, maybe is rejected by his beloved. That is why, and then lover sighing like a furnace. Furnace is a burning fire, right? I'll show you here the picture. It's a furnace. He's so sad. It tells you that this young man is so sad. Maybe he's rejected. Therefore, what he does in order to impress his beloved, he writes a poem with a woeful ballad. What's that woeful ballad? Very sad song. Sad poems made to his mistress. Mistress is the beloved lover. Eyebrow. He writes poems in order to get her attention, grab her attention. So he sits and thinks about her and keeps writing several poems in order to grab her attention. So this is furnace. Then we pass on to stage 4. It's an important stage. It's where the people exhibit their brave acts. It's nothing but soldier. Then a soldier full of strange oaths, strange vows, strange language. They have different language, different words, and he has learnt it during the time of war. And bearded like pard. Pard is leopard. It refers to leopard. His beard was like leopard. So it's a simile, right? So his beard was compared to leopard's beard. Jealous in honor. He wants honor. He is jealous for it. And sudden and quick in quarrel is very much readily available for any kind of war. He simply starts a war and fights it because he is seeking a bubble reputation. His reputation that he gets is bubble. The respect, the fame, the kudos that he receives is a bubble according to Shakespeare. Even in the cannon's mouth, the big cannon is big guns usually fought during the war. So what you see here is a cannon and the soldier, right? Right. Seeking a bubble reputation even at the time of war. Is ready for fight, right? So that's the stage 4, and in stage 5, it's a justice or wise man. Then a justice in fair round belly with good capon lined. So it's not only a person who is judging in the sessions of court, it refers to also a wise man. He has learned so much of, he has gained so much of knowledge, and very knowledgeable person. He sets things right among people. People come and get some suggestion from this wise man. So his belly has become round with good capon. Capon refers to the chicken, right? See the picture, chicken, he eats so much of chicken and filled, lined is nothing but filled his stomach, and therefore as a result of eating so much of chicken, his belly has become round and very big. Okay, with eyes severe, eyes also there is a change in the appearance of the eyes. They become so severe, and beard a formal cut. He has a formal cut, right? He has a formal cut because he chose that he's a very knowledgeable person and he has learned so much of money. Of course, that's the reason why he has got so much of masculine figure around his belly. So full of wise saws, wise sayings and proverbs, and he knows several things and modern instances. He has experienced so many instances and he gained so much of knowledge, and this is how he plays his part. So in stage 5, it's a stage of justice, and he has a round belly because of eating so much of chicken, and his eyes also have become severe, and he has a formal cut. Okay, right? Next stage 6. So old age. It's not very old age, it's old age. The 6th age shifts into the lean, very lean. He has become very lean because he is unable to eat several things. Even if he eats, digestive system will not help him. As a result of it, he has become quite lean. And slippered pantaloon. Slippered is garment. Maybe pantaloon refers to garment. It has become slippery, it has become loose garment. It is not tight as it was. It's slipping away because this man has become a lean figure with spectacle on the nose. Okay, spectacle is just moving to the nose. Okay, because the eyesight start blurring, so therefore he has to put on spectacles. So spectacles on the nose and pouch on side. He has a bag on his side. That is what you see in the picture. He has a bag on side, right? So he keeps so many things in that particular bag. So many things are needed by him, so he keeps all the things including money. is youthful horse, right? Well saved. It's a well saved money. He has got well saved, and he has a horse also refers to uh, a pantaloon like garment. He has several. He has well saved it. He saved him not only money but also horse. And this is a world too wide for a shrunk shank. It's too wide. Shrunk shank is nothing but his leg. His leg has become so small. Okay, because he is not eating properly. Okay, so it has become so small. It has become so it's unable to fit its leg. Okay, so that's why it says it has become wide for its shrunk shank. It has shrunk, right? Okay, shrink passes. So shank is nothing but a piece of meat that is cut off from a leg of an animal. So it's like a, so his leg also has become like a small animal leg. Okay, his big manly voice. He has got a manly voice initially, but it's all disappearing away from him and turning again towards childish treble. Right, is slowly is losing manly voice and is slowly going towards childish voice and pipes. When he breathes, he whistles. Whistle sound is coming from his nose and from the mouth. Okay, so it shows that he has become an old man. Okay, right. The last stage is very important stage. This stage is second childishness. In this particular stage, it's very old stage, just before the time of end, time of death. Okay, so the last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history. That's the end of it. He has got great, eventful history in his life, but everything comes to an end. Everything comes to a close. Of course, he calls strange, youthful, eventful history, and he has lost all his youthful energy and the heat of youth. Everything has been lost by this man, and now he is very aged and expecting his last day of his life. His second childishness is calling second childishness. A child is compared to a very old man. Why? The child does not have teeth. Child cannot walk. Child cannot see properly. The child will forget things. Similarly, an old man cannot see properly. He has lost teeth, and he cannot see properly, and he cannot stand on his own. Is depending on other people for so many things like a child. That is why the last scene of all that ends strange eventful history is childishness and mere oblivion. Oblivion refers to forgetfulness. He forgets so many things. He forgets even his own son sometimes. He forgets his own daughter sometimes. Okay, so he forgets everything. Son's teeth. Okay, he loses teeth. Son's eyes, loses eyes. Son's taste, son's everything in his life. One day he dies. This is how Shakespeare explains 7 stages of human being, all like this. So, the final message by Shakespeare is Shakespeare leaves a profound and strong message that men and women are players in the drama of life. We are all players in the drama of life. This is life. This is a drama. Once the role is over, we should all leave the stage immediately. Stage will be alone. No one will be on the stage. And we have to leave the stage alone. Right? So, when your part is over, it's the time to depart this world. Right? So, the stage That is, the world is permanent and the people inherit a very temporary position, and this is very true that we all live in this world temporarily. Okay, this is after all a material world. We live temporarily. So this is what the message given by our greatest dramatist Shakespeare in this particular poem. Thank you very much for watching. Never forget to share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.